Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix comedy series Brews Brothers, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. I also love to watch Netflix. If you guys do too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix series Brews Brothers. I will not be including any spoilers in this review. Netflix has asked me not to spoil anything for you guys, so I will be respecting that. This is a new series about two rival brothers who must work together to keep their brewery in business, but shenanigans keep foaming up their company with chaos. I was looking forward to seeing this series. I just watched the movie Uncorked about someone that wanted to learn more about wine, and that movie was very classy. Wine's very classy. And so we have beer, that these two brothers who work at a brewery, and so I expected, something a little bit different with some shenanigans going on. And for the most part, Brews Brothers is an entertaining series. It has some low points of the series that are just not that funny, and it's trying to be funny between these two brothers who obviously have this rivalry and they just don't get along. One is more sophisticated. He's banned from the state of Oregon. He thinks beer needs to be a specific way, and if you drink Coors Light or Bud Light, you're nothing to him. And then you have the other brother who's more easygoing, and he runs the brewery, and then he has his brothers start to work for him. They're trying to get distributors and everything and build their brand, and it's just not working because the two have this conflict and they butt heads at times. And I like that aspect of the show, is that they haven't been best friends or brothers for each other for the longest time, and so they have to learn to work together. So they have a nice progression of them understanding each other and their work style as well, and try not to overstep the other, and they do that a lot within the series. So when there is some moments where they are connecting, you kind of like it because you want to see them work together and understand each other. We have the two brothers, Wilhelm and Adam. They're funny individually and they work together as a pair, but it's a struggle from the beginning of the series for them to work together. And I like that progression of them building up that brother relationship that they once had before. Some of the side cast is pretty funny as well. We have a worker named Chewy who is very clueless when it comes to a lot of things, so watching him work at the brewery is pretty funny. And then we have Sarah, who works with the two brothers at the brewery, and she's pretty funny as well. She's really tough, and so she kind of almost runs things throughout the brewery, which I like. And I liked her character as well. There's also this couple that runs this food truck called Kids Menu outside, and they're very odd, and they just serve things off the kid menu, so whatever. Like I said, I think Brews Brothers at times tries a little too hard to be funny. It tries to be very comedic and have these shenanigans in place that these two brothers are getting themselves into. It's a wide variety of different things that are happening. We have an episode with monks that are coming in there, and they're having drinking games and whatever. Sometimes I found some of the jokes and the shenanigans and the situations to be funny. Sometimes I just did not find anything to be funny. And that could be a whole episode or two that were not that funny. So at times I'm watching the show, just kind of have a blank stare and not really enjoying much about it. Then there's times where, I'm occasionally laughing here and there. I feel like it's a real big hit and miss for me. There's some aspects of the show that I do like, especially that brother relationship and how they really hate each other, but they start to understand each other a little more. Some of the co-workers I did enjoy, but for the most part, it's not that funny at times. I would say there was more episodes that were not funny compared to episodes that were funny. And this series is only 8 episodes long, about 25 to 30 minutes each, so you don't get that much time with these characters. But when it's funny, and I did enjoy it. Overall, it's a really quick watch. I would like to see a little more of the beer making process and how the two brothers have different tastes in beer and different ways of making beer. We had a little bit of that throughout the series. One episode's really funny with how they bottled their beer, but I like to see a little more of how they made the beer throughout the series. That's just a personal preference for me because at times I found it to be really interesting. I would see a little more of that. I'm going to go ahead and give Brews Brothers a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Brews Brothers. It hits Netflix this weekend. When you guys get a chance to check it out, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.